because a few of my classmates, after hearing the word light, immediately thought UV light, damaged DNA, xeroderma pigmentosa. All jokes aside, this milestone is not to be taken lightly. The presentation and cloaking of the white coat stands as a symbolic mantle of the medical profession and confers a commitment to the values of being a physician. Across the world, medical students receive a short white coat in the basic sciences portion of their medical training. For some, the coat is donned during orientation on the first day of classes. Here at St. James School of Medicine, you will not find any first-year students with white coats because we preserve this time-honored tradition for students who have completed basic sciences. Therefore, this coat is not just a coat. This day is not just another day. But with this coat, on this day, we recognize the hard work and dedication it took to get here. Again, thank you for joining us on this day where we celebrate the donning of our white coats. It's my honor today to introduce you to our first speaker. She is an associate professor of psychology and behavioral science at our illustrious institution of higher learning. In her time away from St. James School of Medicine, she is a clinical psychologist and motivational speaker. Please welcome Dr. Linda Banks. And Dr. Banks, would you be so kind to unmute yourself?
I just did.
Thank you so much.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Class of 2024. To say that I feel honored to address you today would be the understatement of the year. I feel so humbled to be in the presence of a group of phenomenal men and women who have been changing the world by their presence and who, by donning their white coat, will now be officially accepting the challenge of becoming superheroes for the world. As I was scrolling through some quotes about white coat ceremonies, I came across this one. The white coat represents a superpower given to you for the people. Wear the white coat with dignity and pride. It is an honor and a privilege to get to serve the public as a physician. And that's by Bill H. Warren. So now I want to pause for a moment and have you think of your favorite superheroes and the powers to change the world that they represent for you. What is a superhero? According to an online source, it is someone who possesses superpowers, abilities beyond those of ordinary people, and typically uses his or her powers to help the world become a better place. Did you ever see yourself in that light? A superhero? Wow! It's been said that studying medicine is like true love. You suffer, fail, learn, fail again, fight and grow, but you never want to let go. Did you ever see your studies in that light? The fact is that you never did let go. That was actually one of the motivational quotes that I would have shared with you in my behavioral science lectures. Remember, I would begin each one with a quotation. So believe it or not, you are involved in a love affair and you have not given up. You have been fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Like Alicia Keys' song says, you are on fire. You have been steadfast and fearless in your studies because you are in love. It's been hard, real hard at times, but as the late, great Nelson Mandela, the man who really knows what hard is, says, it always seems impossible until it's done. It always seems impossible until it's done. He was in prison for 27 years, 14 in solitary confinement, and then president of South Africa. And you superheroes have done it. Never minimize your long nights of solitary confinement. Parents, family, and friends, if you are viewing this as one of our superheroes, turn to them and say, "You have done it. We are proud of you." Yes, superheroes, you have journeyed to this point through all the long nights and days. You have served your time. You have paid your dues. Your white coat ceremony today and your white coat, like Superman's cape, doesn't give you any additional powers. All your years of training and studying did that. However, symbolically, it is a rite of passage which signifies that you have undergone a rigorous period of preparation and practice, and you are now ready to embark on the next leg of your journey. You have become a superhero whose entrance into the patient's room brings an aura of compassion and professionalism. You are the superhero whose eyes behind the mask bring hope and a sense of honoring the special privilege that you have to enter into that person's world. You are the superhero.
Is that me?
I turned it. Patient, I have been looking forward to spending this moment with you. I got you. You are the superhero who genuinely cares. Never forget that all the ologies and all the courses that you've done are important, but research and practice has shown that the psychology of the person in front of you is what makes that difference. Please pat yourself on the back and say, "I am a superhero." You might remember another motivational quotation with which I began one of my lectures. Not all angels have wings, some have stethoscopes. I also like this quote on my email signature. It says, "To the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world." Superheroes, cherish the opportunity, the special opportunity to be that person for your patients. You are now entering into a new dimension of your life. The years 2020 and 2021 have been years none of us envisioned. There have been crises of racial injustice, climate change, and yes, pandemics of all kinds, including COVID. You have had to study virtually, so you might have missed the face-to-face mentoring and the support of your professors, the camaraderie and the study time with colleagues. Most of all, most of you have missed the opportunity to benefit from the enriching cultural experience of studying on a beautiful island. For some of you, the opportunity to be with family has been supportive at times and distracting at other times. The fact that you are here today says that whatever the situation was, you have been determined to creatively make it work for you. To take that awesome learning with you as you go forward. Your potential clients/patients are overwhelmed psychologically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually by all the rapid adjustments they have had to make. You are also overwhelmed because, like them, you are participating in the same events, and the participation of people in your profession has been on the front line. So you are courageously going into a field where you know there are serious challenges, but like the superhero that you are moving forward anyhow, using your power to make the world a better place. You will need to use the psychological skills of empathic listening and authenticity with you. As you move on the journey, by donning your first white coat, you are at the brink of a precipice. It's a new beginning. It's an opportunity to trust your wings. In fact, like I shared in a poem by that name in my Starfish collection, it's the time to trust your wings to fly, to create today what yesterday seemed like stupidity. I must confess that I am a dreamer. But I must tell you that 15 years ago, in my wildest dreams, I would have never imagined a medical school in Anguilla. Had our esteemed Dr. Guha not trusted his wings, dared to dream, and persistently overcome all the challenges to develop this institution, there would be no St. James School of Medicine for us to love and to cherish and to help us to reach towards our dreams. A successfully accredited medical school in our little slice of paradise. Thank you, Dr. Guha. Our dearly beloved Dean of Basic Sciences, Dr. Iliu, like the starfish, not collected the broken pieces of his world after the devastating earthquake in Haiti, and embarked on a brand new career in an unknown island, we would not now be benefiting from his compassionate leadership today. Had Dr. Ramirez, Barang, Hala, Shabatarava, Shishkova, Vishkovin, Rao, King, Dakal, Anjuin, and Shadha not trusted their wings and left their homes and families to come to Anguilla or to work for St. James, wherever they were placed, you would not have benefited from their wealth of knowledge and expertise that they have so readily and ably shared. As the Anguillians and clinical psychologists on board, my daughter, Dr. Banks Devonish, and I are eternally grateful to all these amazing professors, and we urge you to develop an attitude of gratitude towards them. They might have seemed unsympathetic as they bombarded you with all those endless assignments, but through all the hard work, they have contributed to your growth in unimaginable ways. You had to deal with several different accents, some of which were challenging to follow at times. Yet this all prepared you for your patients, who will come to you from multicultural backgrounds. Please also remember the other members of the team who contributed to your success: Jordy, Cindy, Kishmael, Carol, Albert, Evelyn, Danelle, and Margaret, Shakira, Sharon, and Rosemary. Honor them with gratitude. Superheroes, dream dreams, big dreams. Play your part in making this world a better place. Your patients will come to you fearfully, but trustingly and hopefully, from broken worlds, broken lives. Honor the opportunity to accompany them on their journey. Make a special effort to put some joy into their journey. Make it JOYNEY. That's what superheroes do. Psychologist Carl Rogers reminded us that it's not about techniques, but about the authentic person we bring to our clients. Because as President Theodore Roosevelt reminded us, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Be real. Authentically love what you do. Inspire yourself fully with motivational books and programs in your office, on your bedside table, in your vehicle. Don't let others steal your dream. Dream big. St. James School of Medicine came out of a big dream. You might remember in my lecture on psychological theories, I mentioned the psychologist Albert Ellis, who warned us about our masturbations. Everyone must love me. The situation must be perfect. I must be perfect. We create our own pain when we fail to appreciate that we are perfect in our imperfection. Don't wait for everything to be just right to enjoy your journey. Love yourself as you are right now. Create joy in your life. You can only share joy and love with others if you have it for yourself. Martin Luther King Jr. talked about the urgency of now. Do it now. So St. James class of 2024, don your white coat, and go forth and serve. Superheroes, the world needs you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Banks, for those words. Your passion is tangible, and we truly appreciate every word that you have delivered today and throughout our education thus far.
It's been a pleasure and a joy and a privilege.
Thank you. The privilege is all ours. It is now my pleasure to welcome our next speaker home. A true physician and researcher, being published by Oxford University Press and USA Science. Dr. Saji Elasan completed his medical education in 2019 and is currently a second-year neurology resident at the University of Arizona. Welcome home, Dr. Elasan.
Wow, thanks for having me. I would just like to say I am completely honored to participate in this ceremony here today. Secondly, I'd like to say Dr. Banks completely took over my speech. That was word for word everything I was going to say. Dr. Banks always gives the best speeches. I remember the first speech she gave when we came on as MD1s. She also made us feel like superheroes. But there was another professor there by the name of Dr. Hamoudi. I'm sure Dr. Ilya and Dr. Banks remember him well. He was not a professor of profound motivational skills. Rather, he was a professor of profound harshness, but with love. I remember he told me one time if I was going to choose a career that involves killing people, I should have been a truck driver. But he would also, from time to time, tell me that I was smart enough to maybe eventually one day make it as somebody's lab tech or something. I truly miss everyone in Anguilla, and especially the staff. Dr. Ilyu, Dr. Banks have taught me so much. Dr. Ilyu is a genius. He would walk into our class and ask what the subject was that was discussed this morning. And whatever subject it was, he would talk about it for 40, 50 minutes off the top of his head. It was truly remarkable. And he also told me that I was going to be a neurologist, although I was failing his neuroscience class. It was a complete honor to be in Anguilla and undergo the same medical training that you all are undergoing. I can tell you from experience that you will get to your dream. St. James School of Medicine has prepared me enough to tackle all of the subsequent challenges like the USMLEs, like rotations in the US, and then subsequently matching into residency. There are just some advices that if you take from these professors, you will excel no matter what. The first advice I got was from Dr. Page. She handed me a failing grade from my physiology exam. I think the very first benchmark exam in physiology, Dr. Page always gives you an exam and says, here you go, before giving you any physiology lecture. And obviously the expectation is to fail. However, I failed miserably. And then she handed me back the failing grade and said, you're going to make it. And I looked at her with profound confusion. But she's right. These professors are well experienced. They know, and they can spot potential, and they will tell you if you're struggling. They will tell you. It is up to you to take that advice and implement it into your life. So the first advice that she told me was, you have to consider yourself as a brand. So if you're selling something, you want to make sure it's the most presentable. You want to make sure it's the highest of quality. So the first advice I give to you is that you are a brand. Whenever you go on to your clinical rotations, if you go on to residency, You want to present yourself with the highest and utmost professionalism. You want to present yourself with eagerness to learn, and you want to make sure that people know who you are based on your quality and not based on what you say. And you also want to remember that you also represent St. James School of Medicine, and most of all, you represent yourself. The second advice that I've gotten was from Dr. Hamoudi, believe it or not. But he told us and the entire class that you must stand out. You must work harder than the next person, and you must have better quality than the next person. You know, it is known that the IMDs or the medical students that graduate from the Caribbean schools are of less quality, I say that with air quotes, than American medical students, which is completely untrue. We learn the exact same material. It is the hard work that you put in after Anguilla that defines you as a medical student and then subsequently as a resident. I graduated from St. James School of Medicine, was accepted to my top choice of residency, subsequently going into neurocritical care fellowship at Duke University, and from there on going to do neurointerventional neurosurgery, likely at Stanford University. So anything is possible from any medical school. However, St. James is the best school. This day is about you, and I want to congratulate every single one of you. I have made contact with several of you. I know you have worked very hard, and I know this day is special for you, for your families. We are all very, very, very proud of you. And as Dr. Banks says, you're all superheroes. Go forth and conquer and don on your capes, because it is now time for the real world application of what you've learned. And I'm sure you have a ton of knowledge. It's now time to apply it. I want to humbly thank you so much for inviting me here today to speak. Before Dr. Ilyu, which is insane, I really thank you so much for having me. And Dr. Ilyu, I'll give you the mic.
Thank you. James, do you have anything to say before I move forward?
It's on you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Ellison, for those words. Just whenever you want to come home, we'll clean your room and make your bed.
Okay. Thank you, James. And it's so great to see all of you here online. I know that the last few white coats which have been online have been a little different in atmosphere than the typical white coat ceremonies that we had on campus or on island in Anguilla, both in terms of the venue and in terms of the interactions amongst individuals during the white coat ceremony. But nonetheless, this is a special day for all of us. So let's move on without any further ado to the presentation of the white coats. Okay, so first we have Raja Abdullah, who is from Saskatchewan. Next, we have Tristan Barnett from San Diego.
I should be the fourth one. Oh, never mind.
Dominik Ben from Los Angeles, California. Sufli Sid Bular from Vancouver, British Columbia. David Chen from Vancouver, Canada. Fadi Al-Shaikh from Jacksonville, Florida. Tien Jacqueline Luong from Houston, Texas. Gregory McDonald from Douglasville, Georgia. Julian Morano from Ontario, Canada. Amber Nackery from Yorba Linda, California. Quinta O'Dondi from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Dolores Sanchez Moray from Miami, Florida. David Savage Lobeck from Madison, Wisconsin. James Smith from Tacoma, Washington. Ikura Tarano from London, Canada. Wee Tran from Denver, Colorado. And Tiana Youssef from Toronto, Canada. Okay, so everyone, we've donned your white coats. We will all stand up to do the Hippocratic Oath. Okay, you will repeat after me. I will read the passage and then you can repeat after me. Okay, all of you repeat in unison, if possible. All right. I swear to fulfill to the best of my ability and judgment this covenant.
I swear to fulfill the best of my ability and judgment this covenant.
I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those physicians in whose steps I walk.
I will respect the hard-won scientific gains of those physicians in those whose steps I walk.
And gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those who are to follow.
And gladly share such knowledge as is mine with those are to follow.
I will apply for the benefit of the sick all measures that are required.
I will apply for the benefit of the sick all measures that are required.
Avoiding those twin traps of overtreatment and therapeutic nihilism.
Avoiding those twin traps of overtreatment and therapeutic nihilism.
Can you move on to the next slide? I will remember that there is art to medicine as well as science.
I will remember that there is art to medicine as well as science.
And that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may outweigh the surgeon's knife or the chemist's drug.
And that warmth, sympathy, and understanding may outweigh the surgeon's knife or chemist's drug.
I will not be ashamed to say, I know not.
I will not be ashamed to say, I know not.
Nor will I fail to call in my colleagues when the skills of another are needed for a patient's recovery.
Nor will I fail to
I will respect the privacy of my patients, for their problems are not disclosed to me that the world may know.
I will respect the privacy of my patients, for their problems are not disclosed to me that the world may know.
Most especially must I tread with care in matters of life and death.
Most especially must I tread with care in matters of life and death.
If it is given to me to save a life, all thanks.
If it is given to me to save a life, all thanks.
but it may also be within my power to take a life.
But it may also be within my power to take a life.
This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty.
This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty.
Above all, I must not play at God.
Above all, I must not play at God.
I will remember that I do not treat a fever chart, a cancerous growth, but a sick human being.
I will remember that I do not treat a fever chart, a cancerous growth, but a sick human being,
whose illness may affect the person's family and economic stability.
whose illness may affect the person's family and economic stability.
My responsibility includes these related problems if I am to care adequately for the sick.
My responsibility includes these related if I have to care for the sick.
I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure.
I will prevent disease whenever I can, for prevention is preferable to cure.
I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings.
I will remember that I remain a member of society with special obligations to all my fellow human beings,
those sound of mind and body as well as the infirm.
those of sound mind and body as well as the infirm.
If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art, respected while I live and remembered with affection thereafter.
If I do not violate this oath, may I enjoy life and art, respected while I live, and remembered the affection thereafter.
May I always act so as to preserve the finest traditions of my calling, and may I long experience the joy of healing those who seek my help.
May I always act. Oh, it's gone.
Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Ilio. We appreciate you being here and being part of this ceremony for the donning of our white coats. Now we have a few words from our class president from MD1 on through MD5, Dolores Sanchez-Moore.
Hi guys, I'd like to ask everyone if you could please put on your cameras so we can all see each other.
Oh, I don't have a shapes. Can you pop a bottle? Either one of you, please.
Awesome. Hi guys. All right. Okay, so class of 2024, we gathered here today to celebrate this really awaited milestone. I remember our first day of classes about a year or so ago that we walked into that big classroom on the second floor. We all undertook one of the biggest challenges in our lives that day. It was full of new experiences, some fears, and some uncertainties. But we all had one main goal in mind, and it was to become a physician. I am so honored that we shared all these semesters together, and especially that we were so lucky to share our first semester in the beautiful island of Anguilla, where we all became a small little family. I want you all to, despite the outcome of what MD5 semester had, to feel really proud and very happy of all the accomplishments you've made. And put on this white coat as a symbol of transformation, purity, purpose, and professionalism. Be proud of the journey you've undertaken, the person you have become, and the difference you will make. May today serve as a reminder of how far you've come and how far you will go. As a class, and I speak in honor of all of us, I'd like to thank the whole family of St. James and our outstanding professors and role models that we were so lucky to have. Also, the staff and every student from other semesters who had their little impact in our journey. Let's all toast to a successful future, and remember, with this little quote that I found and I really like from William Osler, the practice of medicine is an art and not a trade. It is a calling and not a business. So congratulations, everyone. I'm very proud of all of you. And I hope this day is meaningful and you guys are very proud of everything you've accomplished. Wish we could all be in the island right now, celebrating together. But at least, you know, as I said before, we had the amazing luck of meeting each other the first semester and sharing so many adventures, so many moments, so many hardships, and everything we learned together. I miss you guys all. I hope from now on, everything is just success and happiness, and I hope we all remain a family as we have this far. If any of you want to say any words, anything to our faculty, to our classmates, you're more than welcome to unmute yourself and say a few words. James, you can sing us a song, anything you want. We miss you. So go ahead, guys.
We're going to give it about 15 more seconds for anyone with the confidence to say some words.
I want to point out that this class started on campus as MD1s, and were, I think, partly MD2s on campus, right? It was during MD2 that they had to, most of them, I think almost everybody left. Maybe a few exceptions, but almost everybody left. So you managed to survive the rest of your basic sciences off campus, which is a very, very great accomplishment.
Dolo, I believe the floor is yours now.
I'm done speaking. But James, if you want to say anything else, Fadi, do you want to, you know, say a few words?
Yeah, I'll say a couple things. First and foremost, thank you, Dr. Ilyu. You've been a support for all of us. For me personally, all the countless emails I've thrown at you the past couple semesters. Thank you, Dolo, for being an awesome class rep. Dr. Banks, thank you for some amazing words. But no, thank you for the faculty. They have truly been helpful throughout the semesters and supported us, even being online.
Okay, we'll do this real quick. And so before exams, I would sing to my original class, and then I start carrying on for this class too. So really quick, I got a request. If I could, I'd give you the world, wrap it all around you. Don't be shy, just hold on tight to your pillow too. You're my angel, your angel. All right, now Dolo, I'm ready for this toast.
All right, guys, if you have anything around you to toast with, this will be the time. Raise your glass. Hold on, let me grab mine real quick. Okay. Raise it up and toast for this amazing accomplishment, to having gone through all the hardships and everything we've been through and making it this far. And just remember, we're still gonna succeed and we're still gonna make it even further. So don't lose hope, keep grinding, and let's keep going, guys. Cheers.
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 Cheers, everybody.
Everybody can open up their mics and say their congratulations now. Thank you so much for joining us. Leave the mic and the Zoom open.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything, everyone. Uncle James. Congratulations, Uncle James. Yay! Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
James
everybody.
Edward Smith.
And full names now.
And thanks to the entire St. James community for helping us achieve this milestone.
That's awesome.
You. Thank you so much to all the professor and Dolores, our classmate. You did a good job. Thank you so much. And the rest.
Hello, man. You did this now. Let me tell you, this was some work. We're doing this. So the ceremony is over. We're just talking now, right? This was some work to be doing a full semester and to have to plan a white coat ceremony, getting these coats, getting everybody's size, and trying to coordinate, like, I don't know if they're gonna like black letters or gray letters. Should I do yellow? I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. It was a lot, but I'm so happy we made it this far, everyone.
Yeah,
So
me
happy.
too.
A nice haircut. And we can actually see, I can see David. Look, I'm used to seeing you with the lights off when we do exams. So,
yeah, that's because I live in darkness. That's like the default. If you can't see anything but your textbook, you can't be distracted.
Is that? I would make up some imaginary friends or something in the dark. I'm sure.
Nah, my friends in the darkness are Trevor and Cat Zone. In case you don't know the reference, that's who wrote our pharmacology textbook.
Hey, open your microphones, everyone. Amber, Quinta.
Hey, Greg has his microphone open and wants to say something.
We're still recording. Greg don't get to talk while we're still recording things.
Yeah, let's stop recording.
Dingo, can you tell them to wait on that chat and then I'll hop on.
Dr. Rossi, thank you for coming. Dr. Shada, thank you for coming. Dr. Aleka, thank you for coming as well. Dr. Barang, thank you.
So when y'all moving to Texas?
Yeehaw.
You've got room in the garage. I can move next week.
We actually already got an apartment down there, so we're heading out in October.
I was gonna say, you said you were looking at a place there, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we visited a couple of weeks ago, and it's pretty much the nicest little city ever.
Oh, you're right.
Where did you go to?
I
McAllen?
visited McAllen. We got an apartment in Edinburgh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Recording stopped.
Rent's cheap right now. They do have colleges nearby, so it's going to be an apartment hunt next semester in like the January timeframe. So we just pulled the trigger and did it. So we're moving to Edinburgh on October 8th.
What college is it?
UT. It's called something Valley. Yeah, UT RGV, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. There's a polytechnic campus there. There's a couple of community colleges.
I don't know why
they have everything. There's a Top Golf. There's a Moscow. Anything you can imagine in any major town, they have it. So we're just going down there. It was probably the quietest town I've been in a while, other than Angola.
I was looking at the top 10 dangerous cities to live in, and I'm pretty sure it made the list.
What McAllen did?
I think it was a different list. Actually, it might have been like most dangerous places to raise a kid or something like that. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely considering going to Chicago, and that same thing.
Okay, I left. Let's see. That's what I used to do in school.
Let's see. Isn't the rerun the
What that?
Zoom link for this movie?
Yeah. Right there.
Isn't the rerun
What that?
Zoom link?
Yeah. I don't understand how people see.
Congratulations, Zombie.
Thank you, Krita. We're trying to, oh, there we are. We were trying to get me back in.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. You see your sister?
Exciting. Hi. How do you feel?
Y'all had my collar up this whole time?
Oh.
Good.
You look so pro.
Thank you. I should probably say that oath again. They went a little fast. I was like, oh. Sunny girl.
Oh, man. Hey, I was trying to do a screenshot. Hold on. Okay.
Well, we.
Hey, yo.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank
You deserve it. Great
Appreciate
things.
it.
Be great.
Hi, Sunny girl. I will be great. Hi, Sunny girl. Hi, Christine.
All right. Cheers, Dominic. Be great.
Benson.
Cheers.
Good morning.
Hi, Auntie Lynn. Who else is here? Hi, Gran. I see Morgan. Hi, Goddad. Hi, the Panners. Hi, Antoine. Thanks, guys, for coming.
Of course. That worked out so nicely. I love this type of.
I know. We love a good Zoom.
Congratulations, Dom.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi, Sharon.
So,
Hi, Mrs. Turner.
so proud. Hi, Karita.
Hi.
Hi, Pike.
Good morning. I'm so proud of you, Dom.
Thank you.
Do you need someone to? You need some patience. I mean, I have a few.
I think I have a lot.
Okay, well, add us to the list.
Of course. I'll be booked and busy. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Ellie. Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you.
So cute.
Who's the heck?
You did it.
Thank you. Did it.
I know. You.
That happened fast.
Oh, it did and it didn't.
From this end, it happened fast.
Yes. Looking back at it, it definitely did.
Days are long, but the years are.
Exactly. So. Ooh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hi, Belly.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Oh, thank you. Hi. Well, Daniel, do we save everything? Like all the chat? Yes.
Yes, all the chats.
What next?
Cheers. Thank you. Rotations.
Where?
Probably in Texas. Hi, Goddad.
How you doing? Congratulations.
Thank
Proud of
you.
Very good.
So sweet. I can hear someone. Who is that? I don't know. Hi, sister. I didn't see my sister. Noelle Leslie, where's your camera?
Dominique, what part of Texas?
McAllen. It's, oh, there she is. Hi, sister. Hi, Gran. It's right on the border of Mexico, Miss Panic.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Hi, Gran. You look great. I know, exactly. Go over to Mexico.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Gran, you're on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, press it.
Okay.
Hi, Joni. Oh. Auntie Lynn's right there.
We are so technology challenged over here.
That's okay. At least we can hear you. Thank you. Love you.
We love you too. We just found the mute button after.
Oh gosh. It happens.
I love the mute button.
Oh, there you guys are.
That's perfect.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming.
Camera. Let's see your face.
Who?
Here.
Oh, well, yeah, she's here. I don't know why.
She's there?
Oh, is it JoJo? Who's on your phone?
It says Willette.
Oh, this is the laptop.
Oh, the laptop
It's
is there.
hosting the call.
Oh, I guess you could pan it too and show everybody here.
Yeah.
Do you want to do video and show everybody here?
Yeah, show everybody who's in the house.
Or take that.
Hi, Danielle. Great job on all your
Yes, thank you,
technical
Daniel.
abilities.
No worries. Good morning.
Karita.
Oh. Nice pants, Daniel.
Antoine said nice pants.
Thanks.
Oh, there he goes. Look at him with the iPad. Wow.
Say hi, everybody.
It's Donald.
Say hi, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Karita.
Oh, the
It's
light
Mom
is
who
real dark.
else is there?
Yeah, oh, there it is. That's good light.
Is that Siobhan?
Yes.
Hi. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
She's on it. I just
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Daniel, let me get in there real quick with Judy.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
Judy, let me get in there real quick. I'll say a couple words real quick.
Just let him
Hey,
say.
let me
Did
go
you
get
say?
that. I'll do it.
Let my dad say hi. Here,
Hey,
Dad.
thank
Here,
you,
just come
everybody,
here.
for joining
Daddy,
us.
come here.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Hey, they can see you here. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us this morning. I'd like to say congratulations to Dominik. She's done a great job, and God bless everyone.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah. Congrats to Mom and Dad for raising an awesome kiddo.
Thanks. Cheers to them.
Thank you.
Well, look at you. Look at you go, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers, Kate. What time is it? Drinking at 9 a.m. Yeah, we're all gonna take a nap.
It was dark when my alarm went off. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yes. Noe, Mom or Dad made my drink. Sorry, there's no orange juice. Other people have orange juice.
It's a toast.
Yes.
Toast, Dom. I know
Exactly.
It was dark, and then I just turned on the shower, and I stayed in the shower way too
I would have had some toast
Oh
here,
my
too.
gosh.
Wait, hold on. I can't hear your sister. What'd you say, Krita?
That I would have had some bubbly ready, too.
Oh, yes. Well, I knew we were going to do the little toast, so I was like, let's go do it.
That's nice.
Hi.
You guys want to say hi? You want to say hi?
Her
You don't want to wave?
older sister.
They were
Say thank
waving
you.
at me
Oh,
when I panned it around.
okay. Thank you, sister.
Oh, because Antoine's mom.
Tommy, you look so pretty.
Thanks, Gran. Whipped it together this morning. But yeah, did my nails. And so yeah.
Let's see. What color?
I did French.
Pretty.
Ooh, fancy.
Classic.
Yes. I'll take a full outfit pic because I have shoes too, but right now I'm in slides.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
All
We're
right,
so
go
excited
ahead.
for you.
Thank you.
Early.
Yes, thank you for waking up.
Let's see. My alarm clock is already always on.
Oh gosh, Sunny girl.
That's the alarm clock.
Hi, Sunny girl.
Good to see everybody.
Hi, Sunny girl.
Dominique, did
Yes.
you decide on a specialty or yeah,
Neurology, most likely.
neurology?
Yes. Here.
Okay.
Oh, there you guys are. Hi, Antoine.
Oh,
Cheers.
Lynn
You
has
having
her
wine? It's early, Lynn.
I have a job this Sunday.
Aww.
That's from last night.
That is hilarious. Hi, Kel.
from Korean.
I just made the screen bigger, so I just see everybody. Hi. Miss your friend.
Congrats, girl. So proud
Thank
of you. Oh my goodness.
Appreciate
So
it.
proud of you.
Aw. Love you.
Love you.
Say again? That's my friend from Massachusetts. Yes, this is Kalina. Meet everyone. You know Noe.
It's Noe.
Yes. All right, everyone. Well, I'll let you go take a nap. Eat some breakfast.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh, did we get a picture here?
Have a great day.
Wait, hold on, we gotta take a picture.
Smile for a picture.
Have a blessed day.
1, 2, 3.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Go make omelets.
Go make what?
Omelets.
Omelet.
Omelets?
I know.
Yeah, you know how we can do when we went on the ski trip?
We can barely hear you. It's like muffled.
I said, we're gonna go make omelets like we used to do on the ski trips.
Oh, that sounds fun. Enjoy. I miss skiing.
I know.
I did too. I miss our trips.
Oh. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye, Belly. Bye, Miss Panner. Bye, Auntie Lynn. Bye, Graham. Bye, Joni.
Bye-bye.
Love you guys. Bye, Belly.
I'm sending Ellie as my representative to see you next week. When is it? On the
next weekend.
Okay.
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, we'll send some little goodies out to you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, well,
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Dingo.
So do you want to stream your anything else?
Stream what? What else?
What else do you want to stream?
I don't know. Yeah, we can do a group pic. I gotta put my shoes on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, sure. Sure. I'm done with this.
You want to stream you opening the gifts or not?
No, I think. Oh, are they on here?
No, I mean just on YouTube to keep it
Oh.
as memories, but no.
No, it's okay. Thank you for setting it up. Cannot do it without you.